Well, hello, ladies and gents. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. We're going to begin our makeup today by priming our face. I'm using Benefits Professional. And then I'm going to continue by correcting my under eye circles with a peachy tone concealer. For foundation, I'll be mixing MAC's Waterway Foundation with a couple of drops of Luster Drops in Sunrush just to get a dewy effect. I want healthy looking skin today. And then we're going to follow with the brows. I'm using Anastasia's brow powder in dark brown. As you can see, I'm just following the natural shape of my brow, and of course I make sure that I blend in the product using the spoolie. Now just priming my lids with soft ochre, and then next I'm taking the color Molder, I think it's pronounced, not quite sure. This is from the La Vida Loca palette from Kat Von D. So I just apply that to set my primer, and then I'm going to follow with the Noble eyeshadow. This is just a very light brownish shadow, and I'm using that as a transitional shade. So as you can see, I applied it all over the crease. And now to emphasize the crease a little bit more, I took a smaller blending brush and the Shadow Vox, which is a dark brown eyeshadow, and we're going to be marking the outer V and tracing very lightly into the crease, as you can see there. I definitely recommend to take your time when you're building the intensity of this shadow, really any dark shadow. As you can see, I went in with a small brush to apply the color right where I want it, and then I come back in later with a bigger blending brush and just blend out the edges. And you can always go back and intensify the darkness if you want. Now I decided to go back in with Black Metal, which is just a black eyeshadow, to intensify and give more dimension to the outer V. So I just applied it with the smaller brush again, and then just went back in with a bigger brush to blend it in. And that is really the key to any smoky eye. Just take your time blending. Now I'm taking the Capri shadow, which I'm not going to even try to pronounce the name. And with a flat shader brush, I'm just applying that into the lid area, just the midsection. And again, you just go back and blend in the edges. Now taking the other shadow, let me try to pronounce it. Oh, this is easy. This is Legend. We're going to be applying this in the inner corners of the eyes and the tear duct area using a definer brush by Real Techniques. So just make sure that you blend it in nicely into the coppery shadow. And then now I decided to go in with my concealer just to conceal this area before I apply any eyeshadow to the lower bottom lash line. Now setting my concealer using the banana shade and the beige shade, I think, from the Kat Von D contour palette. And then I always make sure that I just tap it in so it can set that concealer well and it doesn't crease on me. Now I'm setting my entire face with some face powder, just a very light amount. I don't want the dewiness to go away. And then I'm going to use NARS Laguna Bronzer for a very subtle contour. I don't want anything too fancy today, nothing too crazy. And the brush that I'm using, I just discovered I am so in love with, is by Real Techniques, and it's kind of like a stippling brush, but it's really amazing. I will leave the name in the description box if you guys are interested. And then I took the banana shade and I just applied it to the bridge of my nose for some dimension or highlights in there. Now for the bottom lash line, I'm doing pretty much the same that I did on the top. I started the outer corner with the dark brown eyeshadow, then I put the coppery one in the center, and then I went back in with the Legend shadow in the inner corners of the eyes. I curled my lashes first, and then now I'm applying, I believe these are Ardell Wispies, I'm not quite sure to be honest. I had used these a couple of times, and then I just curled my lashes because I wanted a very natural kind of look today, so that's why I decided to curl them after I applied the lashes, and then of course some mascara. For a beautiful glow, I am trying for the first time Opal by Becca in the liquid form. So I'm applying that in the highest points of my cheeks and the tip of my nose and my cupid's bow. And to intensify that highlight even more, I went with Opal, just in the powder form, right on top of it. And this is going to make sure that my highlight is on fleek for the entire night and that it lasts the entire night, pretty much, yes. For blush, I am using Orgasm. which is perfect for fall. I really love it. And then on the lips, I line my lips with MAC's, what is it, medium brown. And I make sure that I fill them in as well. And then over it, my current lipstick of the moment, which is Stone by MAC. And that completes the face and eyes makeup. And then I decided to show you guys my hair routine. This is my dirty hair routine. This is second day hair, so I just apply some dry shampoo to the roots and then a little bit of argan oil to the ends of my hair, and avoid some heat. I don't like to apply heat every day, and I just leave it kind of messy, and I lately have been enjoying parting it in the center. So you're gonna see me there. And that is David. Well, that was David getting dressed in the background. Apologize for that. Well, there he comes again. And that is it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video, that you learned something new or cool, or at least that you were entertained. Thank you so much for watching. Besos, and I see you next time.